What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to know to get something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hussle crazy reactions. The Hussle family. The Hussle family turn motivation to memes, dog pound exotic pups, goosebumps horror stories, sleeping with the rain, Milwaukee made King Hussle 2.0, and King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways over there, so make sure you follow all the YouTube channels, subscribe, and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop anything, you'll get that notification bell, and you'll be tapped in, and you might have the opportunity to win something for free. All right, so make sure you tap into all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, hold on. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right, before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real hustle take. I ain't my fault, y'all. Alright, my fault, y'all. I've been handling business, handling these contracts, handling these deals. So, what to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems. We are back at it again with the sauce. We are back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So, you tired of being the zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and some information that's going to help you win. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about First Valley Credit Union. Yes, First Valley Credit Union. They're giving out $50,000 bad credit personal loans that will report to your credit report as a primary trade line that will start helping you get the bag. Yes, what I mean by the bag is helping you start utilizing your personal credit as a personal guarantor towards your new businesses and start getting funded that fast. All right, so without further ado, let's get into how you can start structuring your credit profile, your credit worthiness, so you can start getting major loans and start leveraging towards your business and start doing the exact same thing. All right, so let's get into the sauce that's about to turn all y'all into a boss. So a lot of people want to know how you can get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. A lot of people are starting to understand that credit is not hard. You just got to actually have your documentation to have your business in order to start getting these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So every bank offers loans, point blank period. All banks offers loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Now, every bank does not have the same requirements that goes into getting approved for that loan, credit card, line of credit. So you might have, so a lot of people got to understand that doing your research on what that bank is looking for and what that bank is qualifying people for, you got to do your research, because you might not have the documentation for this bank, but you might have the information documentation for this bank. So that's first of all. Second, y'all got to understand that banks work with people with bad credit, because bad credit loans make banks more money. Meaning that if you have bad credit, you will have a higher APR/interest rate on that loan, credit card, line of credit, which means you're going to be paying back way more on that loan, vice versa, than somebody that has good credit. So if you got bad credit, the bank's making money off you. That's why they are giving people with bad credit loans, because they want to make more money. They know they can raise the interest rate. So just because you have bad credit does not mean you're going to automatically get approved for a loan, though. You got to understand, bad credit is anywhere from 620, 650, and under. So if you have a 650 and under credit score, you have bad credit. It's people out there that's getting their business, that's getting their credit profiles together. They're starting to make payments on time. They're starting to manage their debt. that's building their credit score that's probably at a 580, 590, 600, 610 that has decent jobs that will get approved for bad credit loans. And then you got people out there that $6,000 in debt, make $2,000, $3,000 a month, can't really manage debt on paper. You're not going to get approved for a loan and have bad credit. So stop. First of all, stop hating. If you're somebody that doesn't take credit serious or getting loans, credit cards, lines of credit, or take business credit or take your business serious, do not come over here hating. Because all the information that I kick is for people who are actually trying to grow and build and elevate in life. Just because you didn't put in the effort or do what you need to do to get approved and you got denied doesn't mean everybody else is going to get denied. I see there's a lot of crab in the bucket people out here in the world, and those are the haters. Those are the people who don't got nothing going on in the world, that sit back and hate, don't know nothing about credit, and they say, oh, that's cap. They're not giving people that money. They're not giving this. They deny me. You lie. They deny you. Many people are billions of dollars on a yearly basis is going out in loans and funding on a yearly basis. So that's just you. Stop trying to bring people down with you because your information or your credit profile or your life isn't together to get approved for this type of stuff. There are people out here that actually have their life and business together that can get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So just start. There's a lot of broke, unmature-minded people out here. Start maturing your mind and start understanding and accepting that you ain't got nothing going on in life and you need to do better. Point blank period. So anybody out there that hate on a credit or a loan, get your life together. So understanding that you need, on paper, your credit profile, your credit worthiness, you need to show that you can manage money. That's why people buy trade lines all day, every day to start building the debt, because they messed up the first time. Meaning that when they got that auto loan the first time, put $500 down. When they got them student loans, when they got them credit cards when they turned 18, they maxed it out and didn't make any payments on it. So they messed up their credit report. So now they got all this old debt being reported on their credit report. And then you got people that doesn't understand debt and wants to live debt free. They preach this model that being debt free is the way to go. No, not being debt free is the way to go. The more debt that you show you can manage is how you get more money linked to you, and you can pay off debt with debt. But if they tell you that, then there'll be more people out there that's interested, that it'll click in their minds. There'll be more successful people out in the world, and they don't want that. So understanding the credit game, understand why certain information not just given to everybody, you just understand how corrupt the world is. But showing on paper that you can manage money is how you get approved for loans, credit cards, lines of credit. That's why people want trade lines. It's not to build your credit score. It's to increase the debt, increase the payment history, increase the age, and build your credit score at the same time, because that's what the banks and lenders and groups are going to look at. And your credit score is going to save you money from your APR/interest rate on that loan, credit card, or line of credit. So you got the creditstrolls.com to give. Creditstrolls.com gives $10,000 in trade lines. Magnum Credit has a $30,000 trade line. Self-Ablers, the Kickoffs, the Cobos, all trade lines. Secured loans, credit cards, trade lines. And the trade lines using your own money as collateral, which will allow you to start your own credit limit. Trade line supply. Credit card trade lines from $1,000 to $100,000. Unique primary trade lines. Trade lines with Gamba. There are so many trade line sites out here that offer trade lines. Now understand that trade lines ain't cheap and trade lines ain't free. You want to get you a good trade line, it's going to cost you some money, point blank period. So a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people try to find the easiest, the quickest, and the cheapest way, or the freest way to do the most biggest thing ever. People want to find the most easiest and cheapest way and the fastest way to make $1 billion, $1 million. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So understanding this will help you start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit on the personal side. And once you do get that loan, credit card, or line of credit, we utilize that as a primary trade line, meaning we don't spend the money. We let it sit there and pay off itself, which will build the debt, the payment history, and the age on our credit profile. Once we start doing that, then now we can utilize it towards, or leverage it towards, that business that we got and start getting major funding. Easy as that. So First Valley Credit Union has personal loans up to $50,000 interest in a personal loan. Let us find the borrower option to help you with your needs. Sometimes financing needs arise that require a reliable partner. At Valley First, We're just not the credit union. We're just a trusted partner in the community that may be able to support you in those pivotal moments. All right, so our personal loan options are tailored with competitive rates and a hassle-free application process, ensuring you can get back to focusing on what truly matters. All right, so rates as low as 10.62 APR for 12 to 60 month terms. So competitive fixed interest rates, flexible terms, no prepayment penalties, means you pay it off faster than the expected term, no problem. All right, so personal loan unsecured, a loan without collateral based on the credit worthiness of your application. So what I just told you guys, minimum loan amount is $500, maximum loan amount is $50,000. All right, so eligible requirements to get a personal loan, you must be a member with the bank. So make sure you guys open up a bank account with that bank. So not yet a member, you can establish membership if you meet our membership eligibility requirements and open up a primary share account, learn about the many perks of the membership. So just open up a bank account with them, becoming a member, depositing funds, building a relationship will help you throughout the long run, but you do not have to officially be a member with them as long as you meet certain qualifications. So debt protection, true stage insurance, skip a payment, they allow you to skip a payment, 24/7 services, online and mobile banking, e-statements, all you need. All right, so APR annual percentage rate as of 3/6/2025, 60 monthly payments of $21.44 per $1,000 borrowed. So per $1,000 you'll be paying $21.44 at an APR of 10.99, which you probably won't get. All loans subject to credit approval, rates, terms, and credit subject to change. So make sure you guys are actually tapping in, paying attention, and doing your research on what credit bureaus they are checking, so you can go boost your credit, that credit bureau or that credit score, so you won't have such a high APR. Make sure you guys are a member, and make sure you guys meet the requirements for that, and you'll have a good chance of getting approved, right? And this also will report to your credit report as a primary trade line that will help you start getting major funding, building your personal credit, and help you get funding on your business, utilizing it as a personal guarantor, right? So make sure you guys are checking in and tapping in with Valley First Credit Union. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping this sauce, and y'all motivate me keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems are $1,000, but for a limited time only. I'm doing it for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all tap in and getting these YouTube faceless automation channels crazy. I know a lot of y'all see these YouTube videos getting millions of views without nobody showing their face, and millions of views equals thousands of wrong channel. Make sure you're tapping in with the Crypto Tour in-person limited gym, $6,500, $500 deposit. Make sure you're tapping in with my credit mentorship, $2,500 and up, trade lines not included. Make sure you're tapping into my platforms on Telegram and on Potato. Follow both of them, Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women, gamers, content creators, and streamers. We're going to do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and having fun. Make sure you follow me on all my YouTube channels, King Hussle X1M, King Hussle Crazy Reactions, No Rags, Just Riches, Milwaukee Made, King Hussle 2.0, King Hussle Live, and Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways on all them channels, so I know y'all won't miss out on nothing for free. Go make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me on my clothing brand, Boostco Department, that's Hussle Department on IG. And make sure you follow my IG, King Hussle X1M.2. They suspended or took away my other IG with 66,000 followers, so make sure you go tap into my backup channel until I get that one back. And with that being said, make sure you're tapping with these load ups, Cash App, Bitcoin. Anybody get a $500 load up or more will receive a free jogger set, pink or black. So make sure you're tapping in with that. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how to get down in these videos. I will see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.